Hanna Moll, NCAA champion in the pole vault. How does that feel?
It feels amazing. I came in really wanting to win and have a good time, and I accomplished both those things. So I'm really happy with how I did today.
Especially a freshman, you've just exceeded all expectations last year when you were a senior. So how did you kind of use that momentum to kind of carry over to what you're doing here at the college level?
Yeah, I mean, it helped me give me motivation. I was definitely a little bit nervous for the collegiate transition, but I think what I've jumped this season has given me confidence in my training.
And just kind of walk us through the competition. How did this series go for you today?
Yeah, the competition was very different. I haven't really, competed like this in a while. I started very low, about the opening height, and I jumped every single bar, which I normally don't do. But I feel really happy with my consistency in my jumps and just how technically they were. I think they're a lot different than last year, but for the better. So I'm really happy to
tomorrow at 7:40 p.m.
In terms of being able to manage the energy and emotion, right? Like, I mean, obviously, first NCAA championship, but not first big arena, big moment for you. I mean, how did you feel like you managed it being in an NCAA final for the first time?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt very, nervous, which I'm happy with because it means I'm not, losing my love for the sport. I still feel very competitive. I still feel like, I want to win. I want to jump high. And, I think being a finalist in the NCAA is, solidifying my confidence in my jumps today and just, my happiness for the sport. She said she doesn't care.
For all the different runways that you've been on, some raised, some flat, how would you feel like you kind of dialed it in, here, especially because this isn't a place that you guys are familiar with because obviously you love the Dempsey.
Yeah, I've never jumped here before, but I felt really consistent in my runs. I don't think there was one run that I felt like I was super inside or outside on. I felt super fast. I wasn't moving the biggest pulls in this season, but I jumped on what I needed to hit those heights. So I really liked the facility.
For such a long time, like it would be you and Amanda, pushing like that. Like when you see someone like Riley Feltz, having the day of her life and having a breakthrough and stuff like that, I'm sure it gives you joy because you love seeing people, PR and be at their best. But it also was like I got to be on my P's and Q's. I hope that miss at 40 doesn't come back to hurt me because she was on a roll for a while. I mean, what did that do for you energy-wise as the competition went on and it eventually got down to just 4 and then just the two of you?
Yeah, it was really exciting to watch her jump today. Her jumps are really, really pretty, and it definitely gave me a little spark of competitiveness, which I love when I compete. And I think that was really what pushed me to jump really high today. It's just that little competitiveness.
I'm curious about the decision for 73 versus 75 or 76. I mean, obviously, I know that would surpass, Olivia's mark as a program record. Obviously, in terms of setting yourself up for what you want to accomplish outdoor. But does Toby just make all those decisions and you just kind of smile, or was there any discussion there?
I think it was discussion between both my coaches and myself. I mean, I think they put out that number, and I think jumping the Olympic standard this year is more important than the collegiate record. So I think that's just what we wanted to complete first.
No, I mean, I knew as soon as I saw the number Y, it's like, but if you're going to go there, I just didn't know if it was like, hey, let's just go for the whole thing.
Well, it was a big jump from 460 to 473, so we just decided, it's better to do 13 centimeters than 15 or 16.
How are you feeling going into outdoor now?
I feel super excited. I definitely need to rest up my body, but I'm excited to see the different venues that I've never competed at before, and how outdoor NCAAs and Pac-12s and regionals work, and how that works. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's all nerve-wracking, Hannah. That's all I'm going to tell you. The regionals is the worst meet of your life, I promise you.
Yep, just gotta make the bars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.